Hey everyone, Hot Mess Mom 68 here, coming to you from the tattoo shop again. Just to re-explain, I go to Skin Deep Tattoo in Yakima, Washington. Chris Mygard is my tattooist, and that gentleman over there is Wade. He is the owner of the tattoo shop. Love coming here. Chris is the only one that's done all of my tattoos except for a couple of them. And this, you can see it, is going to be my tattoo today. I am super stoked for this tattoo. I've been waiting for a while for this tattoo. I'm really excited. I love it a lot. I can't wait for it to come out. And we are waiting for Chris to come back in and this to dry, and we'll get started. I'm going to put you on pause and then we'll get back to you. All right, here we go. Again, this is Chris. He's my tattoo artist. Love him to death. Oh, and of course, I'm going to talk, because that's just what I do.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me. You remember when I was talking to you on my back tattoo about my friend and my trip and how it had to be canceled? Well, she called me up and said, the trip's back on. I was like, what? She's like, yeah. She says, well, I thought that we were going to have all of that money to help us move. But come to find out, because he's in the military will pay for everything. They'll pay for the move, they'll pay for the house, they'll pay for the packing up, they'll even pack her house up. They'll pay for everything.
That's what military does.
And so, and he has never used it. And all the time that he's been transferred somewhere, he's never used it. So he looked at her and he goes, we're going to use it. That's all there is to it. And so he told her, I really want you to go on your trip. So she calls me up and goes, well, the trip's back on. I was just like, well, it's been a while. And in that time, my husband was going to take that week off. I said, and because you canceled on me, we already made plans. I said, I can't take back those plans. My husband and I haven't, really done anything, just him and I together. And, we made plans. And she's like, oh, okay, well, that's all right. She's like, I think I'm going to go by myself then. And I was like, are you sure? I mean, we can always, reschedule to June or, later after you move. And she goes, no, she's like, I really need this. She's like, I really need this. And she says, I think this is more going to be like a trip to go see my family and get away, and just not about partying or having fun, but just getting away. And her mom lives there, and her brother lives there. Her sister doesn't. Her sister lives in Kansas, but the rest of her family is there, and all of her friends and stuff from high school, except for me. And she's just gonna go, just her. She's gonna be gone for a whole week, maybe longer, just to get away.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I was just like, all right. Troy and I, however, we're going to go to Leavenworth. I'm so excited. So he comes back today, and then he has tomorrow off, and then he works from Tuesday to Friday, and then he has Saturday and Sunday off, and then he has the whole following week off. And we can't go anywhere during the week because the boys have school. So the 17th, 18th, and 19th, he and I are going to go to Leavenworth. And we're just going to get away, just him and me. Because we haven't done that in years, where it's just been him and me, It's going to be nice. And my sister-in-law and brother-in-law are going to take our boys for us. And they're going to go to their house and stay with them for those 3 days. Which I'm pretty excited about. They're pretty excited about, because it is their cousin's house and they love it. So it's all good.
Making a little vacation too.
Yeah, so they get a little vacation too. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be really nice. My parents found a new house, which is pretty awesome. They're moving out to 85th and Macadam. Pretty neat. It's a small little house. It's 2 bedrooms, but it's on an acre of land. So like they have this humongous front yard and backyard, and it's perfect for the dog. And you know, it has this humongous brick fireplace in the front yard. So it's like a brick fire pit. Like somebody built it from the ground up. And whenever they moved out, they stuffed like this whole bunch of trash and boards and stuff in it. But that's not going to be hard to clean it out and fix it up. And there's a humongous pine tree above it though, so they're going to have to like cut that pine tree back. They want to catch their tree on fire. That would be bad. That would be really bad. And it needs a little mending. The front porch is kind of broken and sucking down from the door, so that needs to be lifted. And it needs some paint and stuff like that. But for the most part, it's pretty awesome. And it's perfect for them. And it's out in the boonies. They don't have to have someone living beside them or above them. It's their own house. And the landlords are awesome. They told my parents that they could do whatever they want to do with that house. They can even put up a fence. So there's a fence in the front yard. And it goes up the side of the house to the front porch. But it's not blocking their house from the 2 other houses that are beside them. So all that you have between the 2 houses is a clothing line. And the dogs can get out, and that's not going to be good. So they told my parents that if they wanted to, the boundary line is the clothing line. So they can just build a fence from the clothing line to the front of the fence, down the side of the house, around the back of the house. And they can completely block in the house if they want to. These landlords, they're awesome. They're like, every question my parents had, can we fix this? Can we build this? Can we do this? They're like, sure. Do whatever you want to the house. I was just like, that's awesome. And then my parents get to do that, so. And they like building stuff and working on things. And plus, they said that it would take away from the deposit. So if my parents were to fix up some stuff, they wouldn't have to pay the full deposit, which is really nice as well, because the full deposit is kind of expensive. But they're only paying like $585 a month now instead of $785 a month, and they have to pay water and garbage. Sewer is septic. So it's not a lot, and power, of course, and television if they get that, which they are. I guess they're through Spectrum. So it's not a lot that they have to put out, which is really good. My mom and dad are working. My mom works at the Lions Pool, and my dad, he works at Walmart. He's the full-time breadwinner. My mom is just like, this is a side thing for her. But bringing the rent down is really good. For them especially. It makes it easier on them anyway, which is good. They need easier. They definitely need easier. My mom is actually getting better at me getting tattoos. It's hilarious.
You took like what, 12 tattoos?
Yeah. This is my 13th one.
Yeah, like I said.
This is my 13th.
I've done a lot on you.
And each time, she's been like, "You're not getting another one." I'm like, "Yes, I am. I love them." And her whole thing is, "I don't want you to get sick. What about blood poisoning?" I'm like, "Mom, it doesn't happen that way. I'm sorry. Look at how many people have tattoos out there. It doesn't happen that way." I said, "I love my tattoos." Well, then, last year was the first year she was just like, "Oh, what are you getting this time?" Instead of, "Oh, you're getting another one?" I was just like, "Yeah, I'm getting another one." This time it was you know, because my mom, she asked me what our income taxes are going for. And I'm like, well, a good portion of my income taxes is going for my tattoos. And she's like, oh, what do you get now? And I said, well, I'm getting a rose on top of my hand. And then I'm getting, and this is hilarious, okay? I told her I'm getting the Beauty and the Beast jar over Grandpa's rose. And then he's gonna revive Grandpa's rose for me. And she gave me this look of confusion. And I was like, what don't you understand? She says, okay, you're getting the Beauty and the Beast jar over the rose. I was like, yeah? She goes, well, you're going to be covering up Grandpa's rose. I was like, no. You know what the Beauty and the Beast jar looks like, right? And she's like, yeah. It's like, you know how you can see the rose through the jar?
Clear glass, Mom.
I was like, it's clear glass. Well, I don't understand how he's going to make it look like glass.
Series of blues and whites. That's pretty much it.
I was just like, I was like, okay, Ma. He's going to revive the rose, and he's going to put the outline of the jar from where it says remembering up around Grandpa's initials, and then he's going to highlight it so it looks like it's glass over the rose. And she's like, I still don't get it. I was like, Mom, you'll get it when it's done. I don't know how else to explain it. I don't know what to say. I was like, I love you, Mom, really, I do. She's so funny. She's so freaking hilarious. I love her to death. And then not being able to sit here and watch it get done. I'm just like, Mom, you're not actually seeing the needle go in my skin. You're seeing me. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. Fine, whatever. I'm like, then don't come with me next time. Because the reason you're here is so I have someone to talk to. I'm like, if you're not going to talk to me and you're going to keep your back to me the whole time, I don't want you here.
Totally.
It's so hilarious. I love my mom, really I do. She's the best. She's like one of my best friends. Love her to death. This summer is going to be interesting. My boys get out of school in June, but my niece and nephews live in Utah, and they get out in May. And I've got 2 nephews and a niece coming to visit when they get out of school in May. And the thing, my niece is actually going to Idaho. She's going to spend a good 2 months with her best friend that lives in Idaho. But Sean Michael and Brigham are coming here, and they're going to stay with my mom. And we all know they're not going to stay all the time with my mom. They're going to be at my house a lot. And the funny thing is my boys are still going to be in school, so they're not going to have anything to do. It's funny. It looks so good. Just the outline looks awesome right now. Looks awesome. There's the outline, peoples. Love it. That's going to be a sick rose. I am stoked. Stoked. Okay, so we're on a little bit of a break. He's going to go out and let this kind of cool off a bit because it's stinging just a bit. It's going to. And then he's going to come back in and we're going to do the shading. I'm going to put you on pause one more time and then we'll get back to it. Okay, here we go. I had to jump through my insurance's hoops before I could even do anything. So I go through, my insurance is through Group Health. Yeah. And I went to 7 different doctors to try and figure out what was wrong with my hand and arm. My fingers were going numb. I couldn't put any pressure on my hand. And finally, I went to this doctor that did an EMG, and she did a nerve testing on my arm, and come to find out that my ulnar nerve was reacting really slow. Well, to any doctor who knows what they're doing, that means my ulnar nerve is being compressed. Yep. But it took me going to 7 different doctors to find the one that said, oh yeah, this is what's happening to you and this is how we fixed it.
Well, I mean, I went through 3 doctors for my shoulder,
It's just ridiculous.
and then they told me nothing was wrong in my last appointment with my doctor. Other
Right.
doctor was like, oh, there's a problem with your shoulder.
Ugh.
So that's why I ended up, when you gave me the, number for Cindy, that's when I started going to seeing her, and I don't need to see a doctor now.
Exactly, because she knows what the flip she's doing.
Yeah.
Well, see, I had to have EMGs done. I had to go through ulnar nerve decompression therapy. Then I had to go back to see, because RA runs in my family. So the insurance wanted me to find an RA doctor and get tested for RA to see if that was my issue. So I had to go and do that. And then the RA doctor's like, you've got nothing wrong with you in that area. There's no way, So I had to go through, then she sent me through physical therapy because that's what the insurance wanted. So I had to jump through all these freaking hoops before the insurance finally sent me to a doctor in Bellevue. I told him my story and he's like, oh shit, I can fix it for you. He didn't say shit, but he's like, I can fix it for you. He's like, this is what's wrong. I literally started to cry. Literally 4 years of trying to figure out what was wrong, and I found a doctor who could fix it.
Yeah, they wanted me to do physical therapy, and I think that was when I talked to you about Cindy.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm not doing physical therapy on something, that they can't even identify.
Right. Yeah. But I had no choice.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like, you either jump through our hoops or you don't get anything.
Yep.
And I'm just like, what the flip?
Yeah, unfortunately, the way they work is
I'm not fully back to, I have no more pain anymore and I can move my arm and there's no more numbness and tingling in my fingers and stuff. But I went and gave my boss at the clinic a full body massage just to see if I could do it. And I got through it. I went the full hour, no problem. And that whole day I was fine, didn't have any issues. But the following day, it felt like my arm was gonna fall off.
Yeah.
I was just like, holy crap. So I have to go slower.
Yeah.
I need to start, instead of trying to do like a full hour, I need to do only half hour.
Yeah.
And work my way up, because trying to do a full hour, jumping right into a full hour, man, oh my gosh. I felt like my arm was gonna fall off. It hurt. It hurt. Hurt a lot.
I'm just glad now because, I don't have days where I walk in and, I can't feel my fingers. I can actually move and do things now.
Well, that was weird.
What?
Guy just walked by the window with a gasoline can in his hand. He kind of slowed down, looked in the window, and then walked by. What? That's weird.
That's what his favorite is.
Very true. Very true. Very true. As long as my van's okay, I'm happy.
They don't mess with the vehicles, they just mess with each other around here.
Well, that's good. That's really good. You're trying to wipe that off? You wiped it all the way down my hand.
That's why we have soap.
Yeah, bird. God, this is going to be gorgeous. It's going to look so awesome. I'm so excited. You do such awesome work, Chris. Oh, that reminds me. Yesterday when I was here, I got a text message from one of my friends here in town asking me where I go to get my tattoos done and who I go to. And I told her and I said, he gets really busy, especially around this time of the season, so you have to come in and make an appointment. And she wants to know if I can give you her telephone number and you call her so she can make an appointment with you.
She has to come down to make an appointment.
Oh, well, that's what I told her.
Yeah, we don't book over the phone or over the internet.
Okay.
You
Okay,
gotta
I'll
come
text her
in
back
fill
and...
out paperwork.
Right. Okay, I'll text her back and let her know that she's got to come down
Yeah, she has to.
so you
That's-
can know
that's-
what she wants. She says that she's wanting to get something on her wrist. like, well, he can do that, but you got to show him what it is, you know, and fill out paperwork and stuff. And, well, could you just try and give him? I'm like, I'll talk to him, but I don't think so. I don't think he's going to take your number and call you. You're going to have to come down. But I'll talk to him.
I can call her, but I'm going to tell her the exact same thing that you just did.
Yeah, you got to come down.
So she's going to hear it twice.
Yuppers.
You know, she talks to the boss man. She's going to hear it 3 times.
There you go.
Yeah, that's the way that
That's
works.
just the way it works. I'm wondering, because your hand is like over there now and I can't see anything with the... There we go. Look at that. Now we can see it better. So you got 3 tattoos today? Nice. Are any of them really big?
One's a sleeve.
Ooh. That's going to be lovely.
Origami sleeve.
Ooh. I'm going to have to see pictures of that.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a cool sleeve.
I'm going to definitely have to see pictures of that. That's going to be awesome. Every time I post a video, I get so many comments. It's so beautiful. Like, I know. Love my artist. He's the best in the world. To me, anyway. He's best in the world to me.
See some of that stuff being done it's on the internet. Good Lord.
Oh, I know. I've seen some of the stuff that goes live.
That's some of that stuff that's
Sick.
hundreds of hours of work.
Uh-huh. I've seen that stuff.
Yeah, I've been watching a couple from Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You're looking at, I mean, I think one girl had, she did it for 10 hours. Ran down there.
Oh my gosh, I don't know how anybody could stand. I don't want any tattoos on my upper torso. I wouldn't be able to handle that. I know I wouldn't be able to handle that. Getting tattoos on my upper torso, couldn't do it. There's this gal that is going to be doing this summer thing at the Lions Pool. And she was in there the other day, and I think she's like 18, maybe 19. And she was telling me that she doesn't have any tattoos, but she's going to get tattoos. And I said, oh, that's awesome. And she was explaining to me what tattoos she was going to get and stuff. And one of the tattoos she wants to get is up around her boob and down her rib, covering her back. So it's going to go like from the top of this all the way down her rib and covering her back. And I said, oh, girl, that's going to hurt like a mug. And she goes, yeah. She says, I want a couple others. She goes, but she's like, I think I'm going to get that one first. I was like, you're going to get the most painful one first? Are you nuts?
I don't know, a lot of people have to do that.
She's like, well, my mom's a tattoo artist, and she says that I should do the most painful one first. I was like, all right, all the power to you, darling. I would never do anything like that, but all the power to you. I can't, no. I am not going to do that. My skin's wrinkling. There you go.
Yes, it is. The pain in the butt is working on their hand.
Sorry. It's beautiful, though. Had to have it done. It's so gorgeous. It's gonna be so pretty when it's done. Wade, I might have you come over here and hold this phone. My arm's getting tired. If you would be willing. Gonna take it. So how's your kid doing?
Mine?
Yeah.
It's doing great.
Awesome.
He's not on any meds or anything anymore.
That's awesome. Makes a difference when they can
Function.
go off of it and function, yeah. I don't know what's going on with Colin in school lately. He's doing really well at home. Like, his meds are working really well at home. But I've gotten 2 phone calls in a week from his teacher at school. And I could hear him in the background flipping out. He's just like screaming at the top of his lungs and yelling. And I mean, Friday, she called me and I could hear him screaming and freaking out in the background. And she goes, I think I'm going to have to, he's not going to be able to go on the bus this way. So you're going to have to come pick him up. And I'm just like, all right, well, I'm in an appointment. Hopefully it'll be done by then. I'll be there as soon as I can, And I was just like, oh my gosh. So I went and I picked him up and he seemed perfectly fine. And he came home and he was perfectly fine at home. He didn't have any issues at home. None. No flipping out, no screaming at the top of his lungs, no throwing any tantrums. But he's doing it at school. And I'm like wondering, and I'll ask him, okay, what set you off, honey? Why'd you flip out at school? It's got to be something, right? And it's always, I don't know. I don't know, Mommy. I don't know. And then finally, I got him to, I let him alone and gave him the day. Thank you. And I went back to him and I said, are you ready to talk to me about school now? And he's like, yes. And I said, what happened? What made you flip out towards the end of the day? Because Fridays are a short day. He's out at 1:15 on Fridays. Normally, he doesn't have an issue. And he goes, I didn't get to be first in line. I'm like, that's it? You didn't get to be first in line, so you threw a fit. Yeah. Like, I love you, buddy. Really, I do. But you can't throw fits just because you're not first in line. I'm like, it doesn't work that way. Especially when like that, where you're, they have to put you in the locked room and, put you on a timeout because you can't function. But it's been like 2 days in 1 week that she's called me because he's freaking out. But he's doing good at home. So I don't get it.
Well, something's setting him off there. And if it's something like that, then, it makes it difficult because you really don't know what, is a trigger point.
True. And anything will set him off.
Yeah.
Anything.
And he's on the 504 plan and everything.
Yeah, he's got an IEP. Yeah. He's in the SST program.
Yeah, we had to go through all that.
Yeah. And it's just, the reason he's in the SST program is because he can't control himself, especially at school. And so he's in this program that helps him try and control those issues and make good days and good progress in school. So the learning is still there, even though he throws a fit. So throws a fit, he goes on a timeout, he gets put on a hold or whatever. The work is still there.
Yeah.
He still has to go back and do his work, which that's what I like because he's so smart.
Yeah.
The kid can make straight A's at the drop of a hat. And he was missing out on schoolwork when he was at Whitney and he didn't have all that help. He was missing out. So it was like, we got to do something. And they finally put him in this program and it's wonderful. It's worked for him. It's worked for him a lot, which is good. He's going to be in it for a while. We have yearly reviews that say, okay, this is how well he did during the year. This is what we still need to do. This is what progress he needs to make. And these are what goals we need to hit. He's still going to be doing that. He'll be going to Ridgeview for a while. The big goal, the main goal, is to get him out and put him back into regular school. He'll eventually get there. He's smart enough. He'll make it. It's just a work in progress. Definite work in progress. Looking good. how's your lady doing?
Excellent.
Awesome.
Driving home watching girl movies.
Oh, I'm that way too. I've actually got into.
Making homemade sweet potato soup.
Ooh, yummy. I love homemade soups like that. They're so yummy. So yummy. I've gotten into the new series Sons of Anarchy. It's not a new series. It's been on for a long time. But I've never had any interest in it. And then I was like fanning through Netflix and I found it and I'm like, it seems to be a good one. Let's start watching it. Now I'm hooked.
Yeah.
Now I binge watch.
Yeah, we got a couple like that.
Yeah, ours right now is we found the Daredevil series on Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that new one that just. What's the season in now? Is it season 2, season 3?
I think season 2. We only got
Season 2.
We only got season 1 on.
Yeah, I think it's the
so
second season.
It's in season 2.
Is that the first season on Blu-rays already?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes a difference. I do that a lot with Netflix.
Too? Oh yeah.
I will find something that I like, and then I'll just binge watch.
Yeah, we do it on the Fire Stick because it'll have all the seasons. Next thing you know, you're all in season 12, and it's like, oh geez, I watched all 12 seasons.
Exactly. My son and my husband, if somebody is so in my house, if one person is watching Netflix, someone else can't watch Netflix. And so my sons will be like, Mom, are you on Netflix again? Yes. Well, I can't watch. Sorry.
No, say that a lot.
I'm binge watching. Sorry.
Yeah, I had to fix it with us because we have the TV and then the TV in the bedroom and the kids' TV now. So I had to fix it to where I can run 3 systems all at the same time.
How'd you fix it to do that?
I just set it up on Netflix, and I have really quick internet.
Oh, okay.
So with
So
the
you can set it up with
yeah,
Netflix to.
yeah, I can have multiple systems running at the same time.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to see if I can try that because we have their Kindles, my Kindle, and our TV.
Yeah, I run the front room and the other 2 bedrooms.
Look how sick that is.